So one night last week at about 7 p.m. I got into a bit of a mood and decided to declutter and clean up my bathroom. I have been meaning to do this for so long and I had been avoiding it because I was waiting to find the perfect storage that would fit in the cupboards, and I hadn't found anything yet, and it was so messy. My bathroom was always cluttered. There were things everywhere in there because nothing would really fit into the cupboards, and I happened to have an empty shoebox from a pair of shoes I purchased the other week, and this shoebox is now storing some of my makeup in it. I just decided it had to be done, so I managed to film pretty much the whole thing, and it has been about a week and my bathroom has stayed perfectly clean. And you know, the most important part about keeping a house or a room clean is to ensure that everything has a place, and now everything in my bathroom cupboards has a place. I can get things in and out without stuff falling down or making a big mess, and it feels amazing. So let's get to it and declutter these cupboards. Okay, as you can see, my bathroom cupboard needs a lot of work. I've never really come across the correct storage system, so while I'm still waiting, I can't handle it anymore. I have a spare shoebox here. I think I'm going to put things into the shoebox. I can clearly see things that need to go into storage, and I actually need to throw some things out. For example, this is a Drunk Elephant eye cream. I've had this for over a year and it's empty, and I have no idea why I still have it. So I need to start a garbage pile, do a little bit of decluttering, and just get this space clean because nothing ever fits in these shelves. Oh my goodness, these are all leaking. This is the start of the declutter. I've just done one shelf. Feels good already. The left box is full of makeup items that I don't use all the time, but I would like to keep in case I feel like changing something up, or I have a costume or something that I need to do. And the right box is makeup that is either old, empty, or I have some samples that I didn't like, and I'm so glad that I didn't buy the full foundation version. So now I'm gonna get on to the other drawers. Oh my God. No! Look at this. It's body wash. It leaked from my travel. Oh man, there's body wash everywhere. It's leaked out of my travel containers. Great. Oh, it's actually completely up here too, and it's leaked and dripped down to the next shelf. Yuck! The second shelf has been decluttered and a little bit organized. So I did have this storage system. These are little clear plastic acrylic containers, I think from Daiso, and I'm not sure if I'll get more along here or what else I will do, but basically in the first one I have skincare products, toothpaste, floss, all that sort of stuff, and then in the second one I have nail and hair things, and then in the third one it's more makeup related things. But I do have an everyday makeup kit, but it tends to just stay in the bag that I travel with, and that usually just sits here, but I might get some other sort of organization system. I have this little collection of nail polishes, and a lot of them look pretty bad, like this one, because I do get my nails just done at the salon and I don't really paint my toenails, so I don't know if I should keep these. Maybe I should just get rid of the ones that look really bad and I know are quite old, whereas this one is pretty fine. I might paint my toes that color when it comes to summertime. I also got rid of most of my nail product, or my nail tools, because I don't use them, so that was pretty cutthroat. And then I decided to put the rest of the few nail files I found up the top into that little container there, because sometimes my nails do chip and I need to regularly file them. I have 3 sunscreens, but that's fine because I think sunscreen is important. However, I actually won't need them until next summer, so they can probably go on this top shelf. I've decided I would like to put things up on the top shelf that I do not need very often because it's too hard to get to without getting a stool, and then some spare things down here and whatnot. So I'm just gonna decide on this nail polish. The middle shelf is better. It's not perfect, but it's doing a lot better. I have a lot of tanning products in there. I used to keep them on the top shelf, and I've not been tanning for a long time, but I would always just throw stuff up, and I would have to always climb up there to get things down, and I hated it. So I'm just gonna put these things here and maybe put some of the makeup that I never really touched right up the top. I also decided on 3 nail polishes because these ones are fine, and I think these will be colors that I may wear at some point. It's definitely starting to look a lot better and more organized. So the entire sink has pretty much become the rubbish section. Then this container is still for the things that will go into the storage on the top shelf. I have a couple extra things I need to find homes for. This thing is the packaging that the Dyson Airwrap comes in, and I don't understand why. It is so extravagant, and like, what are you meant to do with it? It's just so not necessary. I'm gonna put it in the laundry though, because it's been living here since last year and I hate it. I feel like it just makes this whole shelf really cluttered. In here I've put my 2 most used hair oils and hairsprays, and then these 2 bags. Makeup brushes are in here, and this is where all my makeup is, and this bag needs to be cleaned out because the product that leaked on the shelves in here also kind of leaked in that bag, and so all my makeup needs to be cleaned because it's sticky. I don't know if I want to keep my everyday collection in this bag, or it was actually in my other Ted Baker bag, but I threw it all in there just to get it in somewhere one day and then realized it was all sticky and a mess. So I didn't put it back in the Ted Baker bag until I cleaned it, and I haven't cleaned it. So it's on the list. Yes. That's about where I'm up to. This bathroom does have a second shelving system. There is next to nothing on that top shelf. I did have hair tools up there. Every time I try to put an extra tool up there, more tools fall out. So I'm taking one of the plastic containers from the other side, and I'm going to put hair tools in that top shelf because I do not use them very often, and store any of my excess hair extensions up there as well. So this entire top shelf has now become the hair shelf, products and things that I don't really use all the time. So I've got some tools, some hair extensions. I have some shampoo and conditioner that I'm waiting till I finish my current lot to be able to start those. Same with the hairsprays behind that. And yeah, so it's a lot neater up there. There's more up there, which gives me so much more room to play on these other shelves. I can actually not believe the difference. I thought I was going to have to go and buy all new storage, but it turns out a shoebox was all I needed. So this side is incredibly neat now. I actually have a place on this bottom shelf where I can comfortably rest my curling wand and my hairdryer, which I use all the time. This is like a first aid kit down the bottom. Second shelf is like female products and some cotton swabs and alcohol swabs, and the top shelf is just all hair. This side is a lot better too. Down the bottom I have containers of stuff that I use regularly, my most used hair products, my makeup and my makeup brushes. This just all needs to be really clean. The middle shelf is my second most used stuff, and the top shelf is where the shoebox will go, and that's probably about it. There's actually not that much in the shoebox, not as much as I thought I would be putting up there, and then this is all going. I have gotten rid of so much stuff. This side is done as well. There's still so much stuff in there, and I cannot believe how much rubbish I threw out. That is so bad. Most of that was honestly packaging from different products, which is just so excessive. Brands really don't need to do that. And yep, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna do a bit of cleaning. I did just put a load of washing on, so you may be able to hear that in the background. There is one more thing I need to sort through, and that is this box here in the corner that is filled with mostly excess makeup brushes and Lush products. I actually have nothing on the bench top, which feels great. Maybe a nice little plant, like a fake plant and a candle would be cool, but I'm just gonna clean this all off and give it a good wipe down. It's the next day, and I just decided to wash my brushes that I use every single day. So these are my favorite ones from Crystal's makeup brush collection, and I am so amazed at how quickly they came up clean and how white they are. I just use the Daiso brush cleaner and it's amazing. So I'm gonna leave these here to dry. Now I'm gonna wipe down all of my makeup and clean out this box that's getting a little bit gross. I've decided I'd like to add a little bit of decor in this corner, so I've gone with a candle and a plant. This plant is real though, so I need to purchase a fake plant. I'm just testing this out, and I've been looking around but I haven't found anything I quite like yet because it's just way too dark in here. So I do like the idea of having a little plant in here, and as well I have this brand new candle that I'm going to light up. I'll leave a link to the candle in the description, and if you've got any suggestions on really cute, very real looking fake plants, that would be great. But I just like having something in the corner. I think it makes it like a little bit stylish. I also have a box of matches. I'm thinking about maybe getting a little container, but for now I can just put them behind, well, not behind the plant because the plant's going back out, but behind the candle for now. I would love to get a little container like this one or this one. It's just these are both way too big, I think, for the matches, but something that's maybe a little bit smaller and maybe about this big, that would be really cute. So if you happen to have any suggestions on where I can find a really cute little container to put the matches in, that would be amazing. So anyway, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, please give me some suggestions on some really cute little fake plants and even little containers that are really cool, kind of with an old sort of style. I really like the textured glass type containers that I could put the matches in. That would be amazing. And up the top here, you can check out my last video. Down the bottom, I'll leave a link to another one, and I will see you in the next one.